Dan Williams, Survive Outdoors. If you're new to the channel, we do wilderness medicine videos. We teach you what to do if you get injured, how to prevent injury. If you're interested in that, subscribe. That would be awesome. It would help the channel out a lot. On our way to 1,000 right now, and at 1,000 we're going to do a giveaway. Today we're talking about mayapple or mandrake as a plant. It's mostly found in southern United States, southeast, northern, and southern Canada. It is pretty common. It looks like has these large umbrella leaves like that. It does not make it through the summer. Mayapple, usually in the early May, sometimes late April, you'll start to see it peek up through the leaves, and that usually coincides, when it's about 6 inches tall, it coincides where I'm from with morel mushrooms. So the name of it is Podophyllum pelletum, and the podophyllum is actually Podophyllux is actually a medication that I've prescribed for warts, and they actually use the root of this plant to make a compound that basically helps get rid of warts, genital warts, warts you have just anywhere. You can actually use that directly on the wart. They'll combine that with salicylic acid, which is aspirin, and bye-bye wart, and it works pretty good. When I was a young pup, my dad and I would dig roots, and we would dig down south ginseng, mayapple root, bloodroot, and if you look at the root, it's on the mayapple. It's not real big at all. So it's actually about the size of a pencil on a mature plant. And right now, the current price on this, if you dry it out, a pound of this root is going for about $7 to $36 a pound. Bloodroot is going for about $50 to $70 a pound. So every part of this plant, the leaves, the stem, the root, the flower when it blossoms, is toxic. So be aware, this whole plant is toxic except the fruit when it's ripe. You have to catch it at the right time. They also call this a ground lemon because the fruit when ripe turns a very pale yellow, and it has a kind of a bitter sweet taste. So I don't recommend it. Some people, they believe it so much they love it. Now even the fruit, when it is ripe, the fruit can still cause diarrhea. How this works as far as toxicity goes is it blocks a chemical called ACH, acetylcholine, and it blocks it at the nerve synapse. And I'm going to go into all the detail, but because of that, you would feel a rapid heart rate, a very dry mouth, diarrhea in the beginning, later constipation. The half-life of this toxin is about 48 hours, about 2 days for it to have to be excreted. So toxic plant, don't eat it. Dogs, also it's toxic too. However, small mammals like raccoons, they'll eat the fruit. But not the best of plants in terms of eating. Pretty though, in the spring it looks like a bunch of umbrellas in the woods. And you'll see a great picture at the beginning of the video that my wife took, where all of these plants are just laid out in the woods. It looks really, really pretty. So that's mayapple or mandrake. Beware of it, please. And it is toxic. And we're going to do some more edibles coming up. We're also going to go through, I had some questions on my rollout medical bag. My base camp medical bag, if you will. We're going to go through that again in detail with each item, and then I'm going to list on the screen there what exactly I'm using. So that's coming up also. All right, guys, that's it. Keep your eyes on the horizon, your face to the wind. See you next time.